There, and welcome back, where today we're going to be ranking numbers 1 through 12. You can't see it, but here is 11, and over here is 8, just in case if you were wondering. I'm stupid and ended up having both of these numbers be black, so now they just end up meshing with the background, and they're pretty hard. 11's not that hard to see, but 8, on the other hand, literally disappears once you put it there. Anyways, do you know that these numbers are not based on the actual appearance of the numbers here, but just like the number in general? If that makes sense. Like, I'm not rating it based off the design, because if no, my opinions would be very different from what I actually think about the numbers. So we're just gonna start straight from 1 through 12, and yes, there is 2 10s. I messed up. So are we gonna rank both of the 10s? No, we're just gonna rate this one. Alright, let's get started. Oh, also our tiers are elite, great, okay, no, and just why. First, let's start with 1. 1 isn't a bad number. It's quite simple. It is literally the first number that has value, so you know that's pretty good, and it's pretty simple. Like in any math equation of any type, just adding a 1 doesn't really make a difference most of the time. 1 isn't precisely something special. So honestly, I'd say 1 is a pretty great number. Now we're gonna start off straight up with an elite with a number 2. 2 is just the best. It is the first even number, unless if you count 0, but screw 0, honestly. And you know, 2 is just simply the best. Like, it is just the best number. I'm not sure why, it just is, and that's just the way it's meant to be. 3, on the other hand, is not a good number. I'm gonna put it in the no. Screw 3, alright? Sure, it's a simple number, nothing too complex, but honestly, screw 3, because for some reason, I seem to think it's the opposite of 2. And since 2 is elite, 3 should technically be Y, but honestly, 3 isn't that bad of a number, so I'm just gonna put it in the no section. Next up is 4. 4 is an okay number, nothing too great about it. It's just 4, nothing too complex, it really isn't much to 4, honestly. Now, 5, on the other hand, is just so great. 5 is a beautiful number, almost as good as 2, definitely superior to 1. Multiplying by 5s is just the greatest thing ever. 5, just simple as hell, probably second best number. 6 isn't a bad number either, definitely better than 4. But it just isn't quite great enough to be in great. If there was a middle tier between great and okay, that's probably where 6 would belong. So yeah, 6 isn't a bad number, nothing too complex about it. Well, there's nothing too complex about any of the numbers I'm using, honestly. So I'm probably going to say that about all the numbers. But you know, 6, not a bad number, not a bad number. 7, 7, 7. Honestly, screw 7. 7 is not a lucky number, 7 just sucks. 7 is just why? Why 7, huh? 7 is trying to be 1, but it just sucks. It's so much worse. 8, on the other hand, also kind of sucks, and I would probably also put it in the Y. Honestly, I definitely prefer 8 over 7. 8 just isn't that good, and I'm just realizing I should probably start it off with 0 and not 1. Oh well, it's too late to fix that mistake, but yeah, 8, honestly, not that good of a number. 8 and 7 just kind of suck, alright? 0 is, I don't know, it's hard to put. I think I prefer 0, I definitely prefer 0 over 6, because 0 has no value, it's just nothing. I would probably put it here on great. This one definitely belongs more in the middle tier between great and okay, but I feel like it's more great than okay, so I'm just gonna put it in great. I still prefer 1, because 1 has some value to it, so you know. Just the way it works. 9 isn't a bad number. I feel like for some reason 9 is just a number that doesn't seem to appear a lot, but it's not that bad. It's not that good either, so I'm just gonna put it in front of 3. There we go. You know, overall not a bad number, but definitely 4 is better. Now 10. 10 is a pretty good number. You know, it's the first number with 2 digits. It's pretty nice. You know, you got a 1 and a 0. So, you know, you got the 1 and 0 here, so not a bad number. I'm pretty tempted to put in great, but I think it just belongs in okay, honestly. So, you know, 10, not bad. 11 isn't bad either. Like, just counting up on 11s isn't bad, isn't hard. Minusing by 11 isn't bad either. Multiplying by 11s isn't hard either. So, you know, 11 isn't that bad. I'm gonna honestly put it below 10. Now, 12. 12, 12, 12. What are my opinions on 12? You got 1 and the best number 2. But I don't actually like 12. Well, okay, that's a harsh word. 12 would definitely fall on the okay. I probably prefer more than 11. It just isn't as good as 2 or 1, you know. Most of the double digit numbers they all fall in okay, honestly. And then the other 10 we'll just also put right there. So there we go. That's the numbers 1 through 12 ranked. Why 1 through 12? Because that's as many elements I made in Photoshop. And yeah, do remember this is my personal opinion. So if you have a different opinion, as long as 2 is pretty high up, like in Great and Elite, it's pretty good. Your opinion is fine by me. So you know, yeah, this is just my opinion. Anyways, guys, I hope to see you all the next time. Have a wonderful day.